Hi angels, in this video, well, I'm voiceovering this. I don't know why I was talking to you guys like we have never spoken in our lives. It's like it was my first time talking on camera. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna be making crafts. So yeah, you guys will see what's up. So guys, get a snack, get seated, and enjoy. I love you guys.
Calling in all divas. It's time to glitter up your day with Simona.
We're gonna start off with making a pleated skirt. So here I'm just cutting about where I want the skirt to end before the pleats, and then I'm cutting long rectangles to make into pleats. I'm kind of like eyeballing how much fabric I need for that. There's a lot of different ways to go about making pleated skirts. My favorite way is to do what I'm doing here, where I cut out the pleats and then I fold them, and then if I need more fabric I just cut more rectangles. And then some people measure their pleats. Here, as you can tell, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, making them as even as possible. And then so it's up to you if you want to like calculate it perfectly or just do what I'm doing here. And then as you can see, I'm putting it good side to good side, the pleats to the top part of the skirt. So that's the way I like to do it. And then here I'm sewing down. And another option you could do if you want, it would look a bit less clean, but if that's the vibe you're going for, you could put the pleats facing the same direction as the top part of the skirt. It's just you would have that visible frayed edge at the top. So it's up to you and what your preference is. But yeah, I'm sewing down the pleats here, and I basically, for me, what I do is I use clips for the pleats, and then I just pin the pleats to the skirt, and then I just go on my sewing machine and I do a straight stitch. So now I'm done sewing the pleats to the skirt, and now I am doing the bottom hem of the pleats. So that's also optional if you want to have it kind of frayed at the bottom. If you want that look, you could do that, but I wanted the skirt to look a bit more clean, so I just rolled the bottom of the pleats and clipped them in place. And I'm just setting up my sewing machine, and I'm going to be sewing that hem down as well. So now I'm finishing up this skirt. We're going to come back to it because I want to add some designs onto it. Here I'm showing you guys a pair of jeans we'll work with later. I don't know, out of that clip there. Now we're using another pair of jeans, and we're doing the same concept where I'm cutting the top part of the skirt, and then I'm cutting rectangles for the pleats. I'm just making irregular pleats. So the same concept, basically the same thing I was doing earlier. I'm doing it again now. Oh my god, guys, I was just watching He's Just Not That Into You. I was watching it last night and then I paused and I continued today. But I love this movie so much. Like, it's just such a good movie. And my first time watching it, I was like a little girl, and it just felt like such a, I don't know how to explain it, but like not necessarily a movie that shaped my identity, but like sort of, yeah. It's just like when I think of my childhood, like I think of that movie. And even like now that I'm older, which I guess is when you're kind of meant to watch it, like I was a little too young when I first watched it, but like watching it now as an adult, it's just great, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that movie, I really recommend it. You guys should totally watch it. It's just a good time. It's really a great vibe, and I feel like there's good little life lessons in there. But yeah, now I'm trying to figure out where I want to start sewing for the pleats. If you guys also watch like movies and shows when you make crafts, let me know what you guys watch. Usually I'm watching cartoons, but I was feeling a rom-com today. We need to take a moment to acknowledge this part of the movie when he's like, you're my exception, Gigi. Or like he's like, Gigi, you are my exception, whatever the fuck he says. Oh my god, and then these two, like, underrated match, to be honest. No one saw that coming. Okay, what clip was next? Oh yeah, Neil. Okay, love it. Okay, back to the skirt now. Goodbye. This is not a reaction to the movie. I kind of want to do that though. I kind of want to also be a reaction channel, but yeah, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Now we're finally going to be adding some designs on these pieces. I want to do a pixie situation. This design is inspired by Bratz fashion pixies, in case that wasn't obvious. I feel like if you know Bratz, like, I think the bells will ring and you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. So yeah, I use ink here and some stencils I made, and then I freehand the little swirl situation. Yeah, this is one of my favorite designs to add onto clothing. I just love it. I love pixies so much. I love Bratz. It's so fierce. It's so fabulous. And now we have those jeans from earlier. We had a little clip of them, the Angels pair of jeans. We're doing the same thing there, just different stencils. I'm doing like a bigger pixie wing on here, and then freehanding the swirls. I'm also making the swirls bigger on the jeans. I'm just adding more of them so that there's a little more going on. Here's how the skirt looks so far. I'm so happy with it. And now we're moving on to making another pair of jeans with the same design all over. Now here's how this pair of jeans looks now that it's done. For the next project, I'm going to be making a few zip-up pouches. So I just picked a lining fabric and an outer fabric here. Honestly, I don't know how I'm about to explain what I'm about to do, but I used an invisible zipper, and then I took the zipper, cut about where I wanted the length to be, and then I sewed down onto the zipper so it kind of like ends there. And then you want to line it up so when the zipper is facing up towards you, you want the good side of your outside fabric to face down and the fabric below that to be the lining fabric. And then you sew that one side, and then you're going to repeat that on the other side. And then you're going to want to take whatever designs you want. So here there's the scarah screen patch that I want to sew on. Before sewing the lining and the outside and all that together, you want to put your designs in. You can hand stitch these too if you want. I ended up adding a few buttons and I hand stitched those on. You're gonna see me do that. So here's basically the whole design. I wanted to lay out all the buttons first before stitching them, and here you can see I am sewing all of these buttons on by hand. So once you're done with your designs on the front and the back, here you can see I had the outside fabrics lined up together, good side to good side, and then the two lining fabrics lined up together. But I left an opening on the lining side, like you could do like a few fingers, just so that when you sew it all in, you can flip it out, like out inside out. And yeah, and so once you do that, you can just like stitch your lining fabric closed after you flipped it the right way. And make sure you have the zipper open so that you can do that. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but that's what I'm doing here basically. And then I stitched down the lining fabric, and that's your pouch. So this is how my Scarah Screams pouch looks now that it's done. Oh my god, I completely forgot to mention earlier to sew on the zipper 2 little bits of your fabric from the outside. You're gonna see it better here. So now I'm doing a Frankie Stein pouch. So do you see how on the zipper I have those little tabs of fabric there? So you're going to want to do that. You basically take a little rectangle and you fold the outside pieces inwards and you fold it onto the zipper. I think I'm explaining it terribly. I really hope visually you can kind of see what I'm doing a bit better. But yeah, and then I take the zipper and then I basically do that whole thing where I sew down the lining to the outside of the fabric to the zipper. And then we're doing the same thing on the other side. And basically, I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys just see it because I really don't think I'm being helpful here. So, enjoy. Another thing I forgot to mention is once you sew together your like lining fabrics and the outside fabrics, you want to cut the corners because they're going to be like squared off, so just cut it so that when you flip it inside out it just sits a little bit better. So here's how the Frankie Stein pouch looks. I feel like the outside fabric here was a little bit more difficult to work with to make it look more clean. Anyways, moving on. Now we're making the Littlest Pet Shop pouch. So again, here you can probably see what I'm doing a little bit better. The most important part that I feel like I cannot explain properly is what to do with these zippers, where you add the little fabric on top and then what direction to face your fabrics when you're sewing them. I feel like I'm maybe saying, like I think earlier I maybe said it backwards. But yeah, here you can see a little bit better what I did with the tabs. And then if you're trying to recreate it based on this video, just try to pay close attention to what direction you're putting your fabrics in. So here you could see that I had the good fabric facing like it was underneath, so it was touching the good side of the zipper, and the lining is in the back, and then I sewed it that way. But honestly, if you're gonna do this specific project, I would recommend watching another tutorial, which is any tutorial would be better than mine. I don't really see this as a tutorial, it's more just like a sew with me. So yeah, I don't know if like I should even make these craft videos because I don't know what you guys get out of this. What I'm trying to do is just have it be like a sew with me, kind of like giving you guys inspiration and not actually a tutorial. So I don't know. If you guys have any ideas on how you want me to make these videos or if I just shouldn't make them, let me know in the comments. Anyways, here I'm lining up the designs. I have these little Pet Shop patches and buttons all around, so I'm just hand stitching the buttons, and I used my sewing machine to stitch on the little characters. And you guys know the vibe, you know what's up, so I'll let you guys just see what's going on, and I'll see you guys later. So that is all the crafts I have for you guys today. Here I just showed you guys the pouches one by one, a little more in detail so you guys can see how they look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the little crafts. I hope I've inspired you to go make something and not scroll on Instagram forever, you know? So yeah, thanks for watching, angels, and make sure you leave some glitter everywhere you go.